Oh, quite literally. Here we go. Let's go ahead and I'm going to use Time It. We've actually seen Time It, but I just kind of want to show it off again. Time It's pretty cool. A giant dragon. The queen of all dragons is here to blow blue flames in your face. Boom. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, so we took care of all the enemies there. Anyways, yeah, we should go to Passage, which is right here. We should be going into Passage, where we're going to go actually visit the other towns, the other countries that are at war in the current moment. Our first objective is to go to Yuthe, which is down to the south. But first, before we go, let's cross this bridge. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this enemy right here. Boom! Merc. There we go. Okay. Alright, so pretty much let's go over this bridge real quick because there's actually something I want to collect. In this forest right here, if we go run around in it, we'll run into a Jupiter Genie. Jupiter Genie cast Ray because it caught me off guard. Alright, let's go ahead and I'm going to go and summon Nereid, which is the second tier Mercury summon. We haven't gotten to see that yet. Let's go ahead and use Gust. I'm going to use Fever. And as for me, I'm going to actually heal Reef, because that actually kind of hurt. Here's Nereid. It's really cool to watch these summons nowadays because, you know, growing up when I played Golden Sun, The Lost Age when I was a teenager, we got these static 2D images of these summons. They look pretty cool. I loved them. And the graphics were really amazing for the time being. But now we get all these, you know, 3D graphics of the summons and all this other stuff. And it's just really cool to look at nowadays. I do like what they did with the summons in this game. The summons look really phenomenal. And I do like that they utilize both... Oh no, he ran away! No! No! That was something I was worried about. Okay, so it's not that big of a deal that he ran away. But, oh my gosh, that actually is something that can happen with Genie in particular. Genie can actually run away. And when they do, well, that ends the battle, and you have to go looking for them again. I'm going to go ahead and kind of just summon spam them. It isn't so bad because we ran into him on the world map. See, we'll just run into him again if we just go into battle. But if he runs away while you're in a room, like if you're in a dungeon and he's sitting in a room, you have to leave the room and come back. So be mindful that if he does run away, that's how you get him back. So I'm going to go ahead and summon Ramses, I'm going to summon Atlanta, and summon Mercury. Oh, no, sorry. Time It, there we go. And then Mercury. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and speed up these summons real quick. Kind of just beat up this, this Jupiter Genie. Boom! Okay. Come on, don't run away, please. Okay, he cast Slash. Okay. But yeah, it can happen. Genie can run away, and they are nimble enough to run away. So be mindful of that whenever you do that. There we go, we took care of the Genie. You're down for the count, Genie! Ow, what? We got our third Jupiter Genie. The Jupiter Genie, Ether, has joined you. It is set to Matthew. Ether, the spirit embodies the winds of the highest altitudes, can be found in western Koocho. Allies find Ether's presence calming, even in the midst of battle. Okay, so pretty much what Ether does is it replenishes PP. Yeah, it replenishes PP. So let's actually give that to Karis. And there's Koocho right there. But we're gonna ignore that for right now. Oh my gosh, cut off of a surprise. Ow. Okay. But yeah, Koocho is over to the right side of us. And we're going to be going to there probably at the later part of the episode. So we're actually gonna go south because we want to go to Yutei first. Now you don't have to do what I'm doing. If you want to go straight to Passage, by all means. But there are some stuff that is beneficial to doing this stuff right now. You can go to Passage right now and completely ignore what I'm doing, but I'm just doing side quest stuff. Mostly just side quest stuff to kind of get myself prepared for the upcoming chapter of the game. So there we go. Okay. Matthew, you're level 12. That's good. I kind of wanted to grind for money anyway, so this is actually turning out a lot better than I wanted it to, so... Alright, let's go ahead. I'm going to use the third... I'm going to show off the third tier summon for Jupiter. Alright. You guys will do. Alright, let's go ahead and summon Prokin. There we go. I think that's how you say it. Like I said, I'm not good with names, so... Let's cast Starburst. There we go. And I think I'm just going to defend here. Matthew summons Prokin. The giant bird lord. The lord of the skies, the bird. I always like this summon too because it summons a tornado and then shoots laser beams at it. Boom, 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 boom! Fire lasers! He gets sucked into the twister to get smacked by the lasers. Ow. I always like that. That's so cool. Okay. We got an herb out of that too. That's pretty cool. Alright, so if we go down south here, there's a Yutei right there. I know we're doing a lot of like scurrying around on the world map and we have to deal with all of these enemies here, but that's okay. Karis is actually almost down for the count. Ooh, gosh. Okay, I might have to heal her. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna Cure Well, and then I'm gonna cast, well, let's go ahead and tag. I'm gonna go ahead and do this too. There we go. I kinda want to master the weapon unleashes, and you have to do that in order to attack. In order to master them, you have to attack with it. So that's one thing that concept I've always actually kind of liked that they introduced in this game. You have to, in order to master the unleash, because some weapons later in the game will have multiple unleashes. And that is something new for the series because every weapon in the original 2 games only had one unleash. But in this game, they can have multiple. Like the Themis Axe can get a power charge and also the Stone Justice. Alright, so Tyrell grew to level 12, and so did Reef and Karis. They all learned a new move too, and that's also really good. I just kind of skimmed through it, but... Alright, let's go into this town here. Welcome, guys, to Yutei. If you talk to this guy, he says, Gah! Don't surprise me like that. You don't belong in a Yutei. Not here, not now. Okay, so they're gonna block our entrance. Sorry for being jumpy. I just was a farmer from Koocho helping with the whole occupation thing. I'm hoping to get off duty before more orders arrive from Koocho. Alright. It says, we're busy taking over this place. I can't let you pass unless you have business here. So visit Koocho if you want to get into the army business. King Woe is the man with the master plan. Okay, let's go see who King Woe is. The military-minded ruler founded on the new country Koocho in the name of his home empire, Sana. He spends his day plotting how to take over more of Ei Jei, and has mysteriously built a palace upon ancient ruins. Okay, so that's the guy in charge, is the king of Koocho. Now, like you can probably guess, there isn't much to do in the Yutei right now. We can't get very much inwards in there. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to see that we can get into Yutei. There's a treasure chest over there we can't get. But there's an herb right there that, there's not much to do in the Yutei. I only wanted to point this out because it is an option to come here first. It says, are you from a Yutei? No. It doesn't surprise me. When the army arrived, no one from a youth was here, as if a magician had made it all vanish. Maybe more orders will arrive soon and give us something to do. This kind of points you in the direction you need to go. Because there's actually something that we need to do first. You can go to Passage. I do believe that it allows you to do so. You can actually climb up this tree too. There's nothing for up here, but I do believe you can go up to Passage, but I don't know if you'll be able to get up there because I've never gone to Passage first. But if you go to Yuthe first, you'll be greeted with that blockade there, and they'll tell you, say, hey, go to Koocho, get some orders from the king. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Well, let's go back to Koocho real quick and encounter more monsters along the way. I'm actually going to go ahead and cast Earthquake. I'm going to cast Plasma. And see, this is the new Psi Energy I learned, is Heat Wave. And Reef learned Drench here, so let's actually use some of this stuff here. Earthquake, Plasma, Heat Wave, boom! I like Heat Wave, it's pretty cool. And there's Drench. There we go. We took care of everybody here. Okay. So now we're gonna head it back up to Koocho, which Koocho has a bunch of stuff in it we're gonna have to actually go and get. So we come up this way, we should be able to run into the town. Kill more monsters. Kill all the monsters! I'm actually gonna go ahead and use my Ginny here. Plasma. Starburst. And I'm gonna cast Drench. There we go. I do like that there is a speed up button for random encounters. That's actually one thing I really wish that the other game had. I like the speed up button function in the battles. Boom! There we go. Okay. Now, let's get up to Koocho here. But anyways, welcome guys to Koocho. It's very oriental and stuff like that. Oriental feeling to it. Koocho has a bunch of... It's very quiet here, and it's because most of the people have joined the army and gone off to occupy Yuthe, as we saw. So there's not many people here. So first order of business is to ransack pretty much everything in sight here. So my first order of business, like I said, we're going to go and ransack all the items here. There's actually one item right here. Is an elixir. And you guys probably saw that treasure chest. Let's go over and get it. Inside the treasure chest is a Sonnen dress. A Sonnen dress? That sounds like an item that Karis could have. Let's go ahead and give that to her. A Sonnen dress, let's give that to Karis. It's better than a travel vest. There we go. Also, the Sonnen dress can be used as an item to reduce attack on enemies. So that's actually kind of a cool little effect to do. Now, let's go over to this house right here. And I do believe in the stove right here. I think it's in here. Yeah. There's a mint here. Mint to increase our speed. Let's go ahead and use that real quick. Mint to increase permanent agility. Let's give that to Reef. Because, you know, Reef needs it. And the next item is in this jar right here. Inside's a smoke bomb, which is something I'm probably gonna sell. And the next item I do believe is in this. No, not in this one. This one. There it is. Money! Found 5 coins. Actually, this house is very important. Let's talk to this grandmother. This is very important. Pick this thing up. Here, it says, "Oh, my dear, would you please take this gift to my grandchild in Sana?" Let's see what Sana is first. If I can. There we go. Sana, this country makes up the eastern part of the Ei Jei region. It is used as a fearsome and aggressive colonial power. Alright. Well, anyways, yes, this is very important, guys. This lady here is going to ask you, saying, can you please take this gift to my grandchild in Sana? Do this now. I'm sorry about that, guys. I had another hiccup in my recording session. Anyways, like I was meant to say is, this is your only chance to get this side quest, and the reward is very good. So, do accept this grandmother's proposal to take her gift to her granddaughter. It says, okay, here's the gift. I have tucked a letter inside it for my grandchild. I have complete faith in you, my dear. Okay, so, it says we got grandmother's gift. This is very important. Do this before you do anything, Kouocho, because the reward's actually worth it, I would honestly say. So go ahead and grab it, and we'll come back to it later. That quest is going to be much later, so just grab it now, because that's your only chance to do so. But if we come in here, and we come over to the, where is it at? I think it's in here. No, it's just an empty pot. Well, built wood box. It's an empty box. Okay, one of them could be here? No, I can't go there. Here? No, no. Well-built wood box. Actually, no, it's not in this item. It's not in the item shop. I'm sorry. I'm kind of wasting my time. It's just I have a map here that shows where all the stuff is, so I can go and grab it. It's actually in here, and it's actually in the stove. There we go. We got another nut. Alright, and then I think that just about does it. I think that does about the stuff that we're going to grab right now. Now, there's a couple things in town that I kind of wanted to go and get. First being is we're going to actually come over. You guys probably see that Margini right there. We can't get that Margini right now, so keep in mind that he's there, because we're going to actually make a return trip back to Kouocho here in a little bit. But if we come in here, there's bookshelves. Let's read some of the bookshelves here. It says, Eternal Life in Angara, Volume 1. The former Sonnen ruler, Emperor Ko, sought the secret of eternal life before he met his end. Emperor Ko was a warmongering tyrant, was once Emperor of Sana, and known as the Dread Emperor in his regressive expansionism. Upon his death, the civil war in Sana eventually crowned Yunnan the new emperor, bringing much-needed peace to the region. King Wo always tried to live up to Ko's example, now seeks the same for why should military geniuses live forever? It is said that the ruler named Babi, who once ruled a city named Tolbi, knew the secret of eternal life but took it to his grave. If you guys played the first and second game, you know who Babi is. Alright, it says, long history of Sana. Through the ambitious Emperor Ko founded Sana, the people of Sana a longer history. Legend says that the Sanans lived even as far back as the ancient times when they were allied with the ancient peoples. Let's see what Sanans are. The Sanan people have spread from their homeland Sana throughout much of Angara, including Kouocho and Morgul. Their original country had been both an aggressor and peacekeeper throughout the history of Angara. Okay, so that's the Sanan people. In fact, the endless wall that stretches across the Angara is said to have been built by the Golden Age. Okay, so endless wall. This massive ancient edifice divides Ei Jei and Morgul. Its origin and purpose are largely unknown. Okay, so now we come up here. The might of Ku Sung and Ku Umbra, the generals of Wo's army, and respected by those Kouochans and even Sana itself. Alright, so let's see who Ku Sung is. The older of the two Kouocho generals and renowned in combat skills, he is a master of the Dragon Spark attack. Ku Sung is fairly reasonable, unlike his co-general and brother Ku Umbra. Okay, so let's see who Ku Umbra is. This young... I didn't mean to go through that fast. This younger of the two Kouocho generals is celebrated for his swordsmanship. He is a master of the Zealous Fury attack. Ku Umbra is brash and temperamental, unlike his co-general and brother Ku Sung. They're both terrifying in battle, but some of them actually say their actual field tactics are lacking, but who would dare sully their honor? Alright, and then let's look at this. It says, Eternal Life on Angara, Volume 2. In the southeastern part of Angara was once a pilgrimage site known as the Fushin Temple. The master monk was Nayumpa, and it was said that he learned the secret to eternal life, unfortunately involved in enlightenment. But the deeply insightful people of the Koocho reject such silliness, and so King Wo seeks elsewhere in their eternal life. The Fushin Temple and Nayumpa are actually people from the first game. And if you guys ever played the first game, you guys would know that. So, there is actually one more thing we want to kind of pick up before we end the episode here. Or actually, I kind of want to do something else before we end the episode here. If you come around the house like this, and you go up this way, and you jump across the lily pads, I believe. Is it this one? Oh no, you go up the other way. I'm sorry. I am being goof about this. Being such a goof. You want to come up this way. Go around like this. There we go. And you come up this way and you jump across the lily pads here. You can actually go around on the side of the palace here. And then we're going to cast grip on this flagpole right here. And then come around the other side here. And then go down. Because there's actually a reward for us down here. There's actually another Genie. Like I said, there was a Fire Genie in this town. There's also a Venus Genie right here. So let's go talk to him. Abu Abu? And with that, we got our next Genie here. The Venus Genie Steel has joined you. It's said to Matthew. Steel. This love spirit is first found in Koocho. Steel's attack is a vitality-stealing kiss that leaves enemies wanting more. Isn't he cute? He's so cute with a kissy face. That's kind of funny. But remember that Fire Genie is there too, because we can't actually get it right now. Because there's a guy blocking the path there. Sooner or later we'll be able to move that guy and we'll be able to claim that Genie. So, keep in mind he's there. We're going to be coming back to Koocho very soon. Now, if we actually come around here, I think I can... You have to kind of go around again. I want to actually see if there's actually something else in the palace area. I think we'll talk to the kids here. King Wo doesn't want war, he wants peace. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Anybody else have anything to say? No? Okay, so there really wasn't anything. Alright, so there is a weapon shop right here, and I'm actually going to go into it real quick. I kind of want to see what... I'm going to sell some of these things that I have. Let's sell the smoke bomb. Okay. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I guess I could sell the side grenade. I'm not going to use that. There we go. And sell his travel vest because I don't need that anymore. Okay. Alright, so I have a blessed Ankh I can actually get. I'm going to get that actually. Okay, yeah, let's just give that to Reef here. We'll equip that to Reef. And I'm not going to sell that Witch's Wand right now. Because I'm actually going to give that to Karis. So let's do that real quick. See, this is why I waited until I came here in order to buy stuff. Because I knew I was going to come here anyway. Let's give that to her. There we go. And now let's sell the Magic Wand. Okay, so let's... not the Magic Wand. I think it is the Magic Wand. Yeah, the Magic Rod. Sorry. There we go. Alright, now... let's go and buy some equipment here. Buy a travel vest for leather armor for Tyrell. Let's do that. Yeah. Sell that. Travel robe. Let's give that to Reef here. And sell that. Okay. Bronze shield. Yeah, I want to go ahead and do that. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to probably... what I'm probably gonna have to do off screen is I'm gonna have to grind for coins. So I'm gonna have to probably do that here in a second. What else do I have? 220. I'm gonna have to probably come back for the caps, but I'll do that later in a little bit. Okay, and then padded gloves. Let's do that. Or the leather gloves. Leather gloves. Yeah, leather gloves. Because I don't have enough for the wooden caps, and I need that. But there we go. We kind of a little bit. I need to either do that and buy. I can get a broadsword too for Tyrell, but I might have to do that later. Does anybody else have anything else to say here? I can't remember. I'll have to go back and look. Okay, I'm gonna cut until we find a encyclopedia entry, because I think there's more to say. Oh, here we go. I forgot about this one. If we talk to the grandpa here in the shop where the grandma was, he says, a ways back, King Woe and Emperor Unan of Sana, the original homeland, were in each other's throats. Let's see who Emperor Unan is. This wise and educated monarch rules Sana in the capital of Tanfan. He succeeded the warlock Emperor Ko after a bloody civil war, uniting and bridging peace in the war-torn country. Okay. That is a tragedy struggling in the colonies of Morgul, in which the northern half of the Emperor was busy dealing with King Woe. Okay, so that's one of them. Now let me go back and see if there's any more. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright guys, I kind of checked over and I, combed over everything in this town. There is no more words of interest for your encyclopedia. At least in the town portion. We haven't gone and explored the palace portion yet because I kind of want to save that for the next episode. So, for right now, we've gotten pretty much everything I wanted to get in this episode done. We visited Harappa, we did all the stuff in Harappa, got all the items, got a Jinny there. We went through the world map, got another Jinny, and we went to Yuthe to find out that it's under siege. We came over here to Koocho, combed the town of all the items, and found out some brief history of the town, and its mad ruler, King Ko, or Emperor Ko, I think that's his name. And we got a lot of stuff done in this episode. I might have to go and grind off screen for coins. So if I come back and I'm about like a level ahead of everybody, then you guys will understand why. So anyways guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Let's Play Golden Sun Dark Dawn. See you guys later.